Hey, what's up, Decorian? How you doing, man?
Doing good. How you
All
doing?
right, man. I'm asking you the same question, man. Now, since this year's almost over with, I know you got Boise State to look for. If somebody had to come by and ask you, how would you describe this year as a basketball player? I know you had a lot of ups and downs as a team and as a person. How would you describe your year as a Tiger?
It's like you said, kind of up and down, but like now I feel like these last couple of games, I'm starting to find myself again, and I'm starting to be the DJ that everybody know me to be. So like I feel like I'm finally finding myself. Like it took me a while, but I feel like I'm finding myself now.
Mike?
Hey DJ, how hard has it been waiting to play? I mean, I know you guys know how tournaments play, and sometimes you got to wait a few days, but it's been since Saturday. You guys are in this bubble. I know you're doing a lot of team bonding thing, but are you guys ready to get back on the floor?
Oh yeah, of course. Like we came here to play basketball, but like then again, it's a good time for us, to get to bond better, get closer as teammates, So like we just using this time to enjoy our time with each other because we could lose, this could be our last game together, So, we're just using this time to bond and come closer together as a family.
How motivated are you guys? I mean, I know you all think that you should be in the NCAA tournament. Is this your way of kind of showcasing to the country how good this program is by going out and winning this NIT?
Oh yeah, of course. And like we go in here and win we win NIT, like that's gonna be just a step for us next year to like show the NCAA that we're ready for next year and hopefully get to the NCAA tournament. Because like I've been watching those games and it's been real exciting, and like I feel like we was just one game away from being there, and sadly we just came up short. So next year we know what it takes to get there, and hopefully we get there next year.
And lastly, after watching film, this Boise State team, like you guys, was right on the cusp for most of the season. What's your take on this team?
I mean, they're a really good team. They get out in transition. They have a really big team. They have a 6'8" point guard. They have a lot of scorers, a lot of and just a lot of aggressive guys. They're a pretty good team, and we just got to come in here with our A game and just use our top defensive rating and go in there, shut them down, and try to get the win.
Danielle?
DJ, when you said you were able to find yourself again, was there something in particular that sparked that? Was there a conversation that you had or an experience that you had, or what led to that?
I mean, just for me, I just kind of sat down and just stopped thinking so much, stop putting so much pressure on myself. Because like early in this year, I had so much high expectations for me, like to be player of the year, make conference, all that. So like, I was just using that pressure early in the season, try to go out there and prove to people that I can be that. But like, instead of just being true to myself and like just playing the game that I know how to play, I was worried about other things. And so now I'm just playing without that relief on my shoulders and just having fun out there.
And then as a team, you guys have been in a lot of close games this whole season, but really lately, do you feel like you are a second half team? And if so, is that a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Is it kind of a both?
I mean, I'll say like it's good and bad. Like sometimes we get out to a slow start, and then in some games that we just go out there and punch people in the mouth and kill them. We just got to work on how we approach the game. Like we just got to be ready from the start. But like I know in the second half, whether we're down or we're up, we can find a rhythm and take off on teams. So like we just got to use that energy from the second half and put it into the first half.
BJ?
A couple common opponents, obviously they played Houston in the first game of the season, and then obviously just played SMU. Do you watch those games? And since you know the opponents, does that help differently when you're preparing, kind of seeing what they do against teams that you're pretty familiar with?
I haven't seen them play Houston, but I watched a little bit of the SMU game when they was up like 30-9, I think, and then I turned it off. But like I just saw them, like they got up a lot of shots. They was in transition a lot. Like they love to shoot threes, and they like to give it to their big guy. I don't know his name, but like they like to go through their big, and like he kind of makes their offense go, and they big 6'9" point guard. Like those are their main two guys. So like I watched that, and like those are just most of the guys we got to watch, and of course they got other good players, but like if we shut down those two, I feel like we got a good chance.
They kind of see this as an opportunity for them to play a team like you got, a name brand team on ESPN. This is a big stage for them. How do you guys feel about, I know you said you want to win the tournament, but this game in particular against Boise State, I assume you guys are the top seed. They're coming in, obviously wanting to try to beat you guys. How do you look at the game? And maybe, I guess you guys are probably going to get their best shot, but you probably feel like that about everybody you play.
I mean, yeah, of course they're gonna give us their best shot, because they don't want to lose, and of course we don't want to lose. But like I feel like it's gonna be a good game, just like they're ready to play us, we ready to play them, because they had a lot of votes this year being a top 25 team, and we feel like we a top 25 team, so like it's gonna be a good clash of two great teams, and like the best team will win the game. So like it'll be a fun game. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. I'm excited for it.
We'll go with two more. Bob.
DJ, I asked this question to Musa. Your numbers defensively are very, very impressive. So what do you think you guys do as a team that makes so good, that's so good against people on offense that takes them out of their rhythm?
I mean, we like to get up on people full court. We like to run and trap. Like we like to take people out their offense. And like when you do that, it's hard for people. Because a lot of teams don't like pressure. And like when you put pressure on people, it's kind of hard for them. To run their offense. Now you got to get the ball out your hands real quick, and you don't want to turn it over. You get a 10-second call, so like you run the offense like at 10 seconds, and so you got to run something quick. And like we just keep doing that constant pressure, and so like. This is what Coach be on us about. He be on us about defense like every day, like hard. Like we spend like an hour on defense, just defense. Like he don't care what we do offensively, as long as we play defense. Like that's all he care about. He just care about defense.
Last question, Jason.
Hey DJ, from your perspective, how much has Musa grown this year? How much has he improved?
To me, I seen him come in as a freshman, like the game was a little fast for him in South Dakota, like just going against the speed and the kind of the strength of guys, and I seen him grow each and every game. Like, like he's getting much better. Like he's finishing through contact now. Like at first he couldn't finish through contact. Like he's catching balls. Like he's just being more aggressive. He's getting that confidence that he needs. And like I feel like he feels comfortable now, like he's not thinking as much as he used to. Like he's just going out there and playing and being dominant, blocking shots, rebounding, dunking. He just playing the game he loves. Like, and I talk to him from time to time. Like I just talk to a lot of guys and let them know that your freshman year going like this time, like it's kind of like my freshman year was hard for me because like it's a new speed to the game. Like it's not high school, so like you used to dominate in high school. You playing against older guys that's been there, done that, and like I feel like once he realized that well he got this year on his belt, so like now coming into next year, I feel like he'll be more dominant because like he know how the game works. He gonna get stronger. He gonna get better. So he only 18 years old, so like he got so much potential and so much growth, and I know he gonna do great.
So if the speed of the game is like the biggest adjustment for anybody in their freshman year, what is it in their sophomore year? And I'm asking you specifically. This was your second year, so what did you learn this year? Where did you progress?
I would just say with my decision making, like the game kind of slowed down for me. Like last year was kind of fast, because like you never know what you're gonna expect. Like now you know what to expect. Like the older teams gonna come out there physical. Like everybody's gonna be physical. The game gonna be fast. Like you just gotta match that energy. You gotta get in shape. You just gotta come out there and think like a leader. Like think like a veteran. Like you're not a kid no more. You're not a freshman. So like now you're upperclassman. Like I'm finna be a junior. So like I'm no longer a freshman. Like I can't keep making the same mental mistakes that I made my first 2 years. Like I gotta be a leader. Like I gotta just kind of have like Alo doing, just like before he got hurt, like just taking over the game. Like doing the things to help the team win. Like you just gotta train your mind to be different and just progress from there.